great week. I hope you had an awesome Easter. I know this Easter was a little different for everybody just because we couldn't really go anywhere, and we couldn't go to church, which was crazy. But I hope you were able to spend time with your family and just really enjoy the holiday and celebrate that Jesus is risen and he changed our lives forever. And so I really hope you guys got to experience that on Sunday. We're going to celebrate still that Jesus is alive by making our craft, and it says Jesus is alive with our plant. It's kind of like a tulip plant. And so let's get started. So the supplies that you're going to need is different color construction paper. So I chose 3 colors for my flowers. So I have orange, pink, and yellow. You're going to need a backdrop color, which I chose dark blue. You're going to need a color for the plant, which you can see I've already been cutting, but that's green. And then I chose red for my pot. You're going to need scissors, glue stick, pencil. I used a black marker, but you guys can use whatever color you want. And I know some of you are picky about lines, so I have the ruler just in case. All right, let's get started. So the first thing that you're going to do is lay down your backdrop. I laid it the long way. As you can see, the flower went a little above. Maybe I just have big hands. I don't know. It's totally up to you guys. You can put it either way. I notice you have more room if you put it the long way though. So I'm going to grab my green paper, and as you can see, I've already been cutting, but what you're going to do is put your hand down and trace your hand and cut it out, and that's going to be your first step. Now at the bottom by where your wrist is, when you're done tracing your hands, just make a little arch to connect it so that it's kind of circular at the bottom. That'll just get it to fit under the plant or the pot a little better. Okay, so we're done with our green. So I'm going to put green aside. And I'm going to take my hand and glue it down so that it's close to the top of the paper. Okay? So grab your glue stick and we'll glue it down on your paper. Okay. Your next step is to grab the color for your pot. So I grabbed red. And this is where your ruler can come in handy if you like straight lines. You can put it down on your paper and draw straight lines down and across so that your pot is nice and straight. So I already have it drawn on here, so I'm going to cut it out for you guys. And the first time I did this, I did do the pot first and then did my hand. Just leave a little space unglued in the middle of your pot so that you can tuck it under there, and maybe put some glue there as well so it just stays better. So put my red aside. Now I have my pot. So I'm gonna take my piece of paper with my green hand and I'm gonna glue it on top of my hand, and I want it to cover just a little bit, okay? So let me put some glue on this baby and glue that pot down. Okay, so now you have something like this. So then you're gonna get the colors that you want for your flowers, and I cut a few out already. I have one more to cut out. But what I did is I drew an arch on your paper and then did 3 little prongs, okay? And once I cut out one, I used that to trace, and you're gonna need 5 of them, okay? So I used 1 orange, 2 yellow, and 2 pink, but you guys use whatever colors you want, and I can't wait to see what colors you choose and to make your flowers. All right, so now I have 5 tulip flowers, okay? So you are going to glue them in any order that you want. Remember, it's your project. You're gonna glue them on the tips of your fingers. So you can see I glued one right there, okay? So we're gonna do that all across. And again, mine is sticking out of the top of the paper, but that's okay. I kind of like it the way that it is. And you guys will too. So I'm gonna glue all 5 down. And as you know, Jesus has 5 letters in his name. So that is perfect. So you're gonna grab your marker and I want you to write a J on your first one, right there. And E-S-U-S. So it should look like this. It should say Jesus. And now on your hand, you're gonna write is alive. And of course, I put an exclamation point because you guys know I love exclamation points. So that says Jesus is alive, which is awesome. I also put a Bible verse on the first one that I did. I put a Bible verse down here on the pot. I put 1 Peter 1:3. So I'm just gonna write that really quick. 1 Peter 1:3. And when you guys are doing this, or after you guys are done doing this, you guys can go to your Bible, open up 1 Peter 1:3, and read it together as a family. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. I will be back on Thursday with another craft. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you soon. Have a good day.